It didn't take too long to realize something has changed in the back of my mind. Your eyes, there ain't nowhere left to hide behind. Time no longer flew like it was when that flash froze everything before. Without you, I don't know if I could take this road. Chase you to the end of the world, just to say your name once more. If I had only got it right before. Every minute that I dive back in time, every single existence rewinds. Something's crooked and hidden inside your mind. All the heartaches and the smiles never faded. I know you'll be by my side when we make it. Come back from the dead, back in time. Die back in time. Die back in time. Die back in time. Here's to all the mistakes I never made, all the twists and turns I'm always late. My fate, if it ain't for your misguided taste, I turn out so ordinary, fabulously and addictively. Pour out my own brain, hey, out of my way. Every minute that I dive back in time, every single existence rewinds. Something secretive hidden inside your mind. All the heartaches and the smiles never faded. I know you'll be by my side when we make it. Come back from the dead, back in time. Die back in time. Die back in time. Die back in time. Well, don't you feel sorry? I'll love where I'm going now. Cause I'm about to lose my, cause I'm about to lose my, cause I'm about to lose my mind. Every minute that I dive back in time, every single existence rewinds. Something secretive hidden inside your mind. All the heartaches and the smiles never faded. I know you'll be by my side when we make it. Come back from the dead, back in time. Die back in time. Die back in time. Die back in time.
响了10秒的电话没有接，只需要在烟雾下闭着眼，让周围霓虹灯光退后些，星空下才能看清你的脸，像将要坠地的玻璃，就被默念着分钟里漂浮。我渴求能够回到从前，在这边的广场死死咬住，就像变得机会还弥漫在我小屋子里。这若干年过去了，我是否还能做我自己 ？I got lost in the street that I'm living in, or maybe I should just quit overthinking. 无意识看了看我的右手。那落叶掠过了我的袖口，没来得及收藏着天后，我目光怎么又被偷走 ？You should really stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it. Why your mind overclouded？ 脱离现实的梦境化为气泡，失重的我需要怎样才能自保 ？So stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it. Why your mind overclouded？在这时间的缝隙停止思考，我明白多少烦恼都是庸人自扰。当我们都化作点点尘埃，或是白纸上的1、2、3号数字。踌躇不前，站在命运的门外，思索是怎样存在的物质，记录着在那时间轴尽头的故事，刻在我墓志铭。一眨眼，刹那间，传播到无止境。No one steps in the same river twice， 你的一切都被那时间之眼默默的注视。 只是觉得很吵，手把跟不上的世界，心思纷扰。我不知道 man I'm sure now all I know is that I should really stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it while your mind overclouded。脱离现实的梦境化为气泡，失重的我需要怎样才能自保 ？So stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it while your mind overclouded。在这时间的缝隙停止思考，我明白多少烦恼都是庸人自扰。Stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it while your mind overclouded。Stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it, stop thinking about it while your mind overclouded。
All right. How's everyone doing?
I forget where'd you went. Where'd you go?
I went downstairs.
I'm good.
What about you, more crowded?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah. Don't got too many shifts this week, so I got some free time at least.
Nice.
Yeah. This is my second day off because they gave me yesterday, today, and tomorrow off.
Nice. Today was the start of my 5-day, which sucks, but oh well.
C'est la vie.
Yep.
Daily and Dell Technologies can provide an extensive portfolio of solutions.
So Maui came out for Smite Hades.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know how I feel about his kit.
Maui from Disney?
Well,
Yeah,
now you're from Polynesian mythology, then
Yeah.
from Disney, yes.
yeah,
But yeah.
essentially. But I mean, I played him.
Well, he just won.
Yeah. Though the team that I played him into was quite not fun. A Baron, a Maui, and a Trinobok. A lot of hard CC on that team. Well, my
Oh, yeah.
team had literally
Maui.
just me, the Maui, and an Odin cage. Yeah, didn't go too well because guess what? I was the only one getting Baron ulted.
Of course.
But I like his one. His 3 is definitely interesting. His 2 though is gonna be the hardest part.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hello.
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 So-
Here.
How you guys doing?
I'm okay. Pixie's kind of groaning in pain over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
they both
nothing
have
new.
spine.
Nothing new.
Nothing new. Just get over it, bro. Walk it off.
Get good.
I'm walking this off, man.
Walk
I
it
know.
off. Rub some dirt in it.
Oh, bitch slap. Here you go, bitch slap.
Get some essential oils.
Just rub
Here
some
you go.
dirt on
Here
it,
you
bro.
go, bitch slap.
Walk it off.
Okay. Hang on, I'm pulling everything up.
Yeah, no worries. I'm just currently making kind of the city thing. Right now.
Hello, Goose. Why'd you poke me? Why did I get poked, Hannah? What can I ask what? You're a big girl. Put your big girl panties on and ask them there yourself. Yes. Yes, you can do it.
You can
Yeah.
do
I
it.
believe in you.
See, they all believe in me.
You got this.
Nah, just walk it off.
You're being so stubborn. Come on.
What does she
Out
want
with
to
it,
ask?
Missy Meow. Out with it. Quit smacking me. I ain't gonna make me ask them.
I hear the pitter patter of the slap.
I can picture this whole thing, James. By the way. I can picture the whole thing, by the way. I can just picture the whole thing right now.
Sounds very cute.
It's bad
Yeah.
enough that I got eaten alive by the dog this morning, and now you're smacking me. So you're gonna ask or not? No.
She doesn't know.
It was a little baby no. It's like no.
No.
So what's going on?
Oh, she
Not
has
feeling up to it.
You smiling? Big attack over here. I have no idea what the fuck we're doing.
I think we're
so-
waiting for a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were kind of
At this
waiting for the
point.
question.
Oh, yeah. But that's Hannah's question, not my question. Hannah has to ask.
Well, that's a slap.
Girl and ask. You don't need me. Come on, be a big girl. I don't want to be mean. You're not gonna be mean, Hannah. It's a simple question. It's just
Mm-mm-mm. A simple question.
End the session at 10 because we had plans to watch a movie tonight.
How dare you?
I mean, we usually end around 10, like usually.
Well, it's usually a little later, but we can attend if you want today.
Yeah, it's no problem.
mean, we do it some days. Yeah.
Some
yeah.
days.
It's not the fastest moving campaign in the world, but
Yeah.
Oh my god, she's doing pixie gibberish at me now.
Well, better to start off.
yep.
Let us begin.
Okay. So before
Everybody up.
You turned
This is-
everybody up.
Just
Yeah,
turn the whole computer up.
It's already at max.
I'm just gonna post a
Ne-
clip and something in the.
Six. Oh my god. Better now? You can hear after 6 more little things of.
It's not done yet. That's the general layout of the city. So you guys could ask yesterday. Because I put
Can I
some
see it?
buildings there. No, I mean no, it's a Discord.
Yeah, it's in Discord's picture.
Oh.
I don't put anything yet. There's more things. Yeah. Eastern quadrant, old landing, where you guys came in through those two gates. For the gate there between those two towers. That's old landing. Middle is where you guys currently are, with the palace, and then the statue in the center of it. North is all the merchants. There'll be buildings there.
All two of them.
Bottom. Bottom is basically all the housing for the city, and then to the east, which is the rightmost part, is the workshop with all the blacksmiths, carpenters, basically any people for trade and whatnot are there. The quarries further east. Buildings in red are taverns, inns. Blue are blacksmith, yellow are merchants, or big ones, at least. The bigger ones. Anyways, with that out of the way, I'm just going to not save that. I'm gonna save this in here so I can finish this tonight. Right.
So yeah, last we left off, we were in the middle of the square.
So
Wait, no.
question,
We
Yeah,
were heading.
we were heading. Well,
east.
I was,
East.
but you were
Yeah.
following.
All of us were.
Yeah. So you're.
I'm going to the tavern.
Yeah, you guys are heading. Oh, there's a tavern. You're right. Thank you. Oh, you guys are
yeah,
heading
true.
east. You guys are heading east into the workshop to go to the Hag's Haven. Bill, was there anything you wanted to do in town, or just kind of wander around with him?
It's not your turn.
I guess it's not my turn.
Not talking to the pixie. Pixie, shut your trap. Continue, Goose.
I think I'm gonna go meet with my old friend Orlin.
down by the the dogs. So actually, guys
girl.
got off the dogs. Just quickly.
Here we go again.
You heard the usual things of like Floofer Snooze for sale, which was the sorry, it's a fruit you named. It was an orange like horseshoe shaped thing. It's very bitter. Along with some names of like some various like blue meats and whatnot, as you used to. And then you'll hear into this crops here, get your crops here. Get your seeds.
Is there a line?
There's like two people in front of you in line right now.
You need to accidentally pull one out of line.
No, that'd be really mean. Why would I do that?
Okay, as you're waiting
What's
there,
wrong with you?
a couple of them buy some seeds for it, and you come up to them. You can't see anything again. As, he's like next.
I knock on the counter again.
Another 501 stool comes out from you, and it pops over the thing on his own stool. It's the same one goblin, the same goblin that you saw back in Waterdeep. Oh, hi there. What can I do for you? No, thank you. No. What can I do for you?
Not. I just wondering how's it going.
I'm good. Just selling my seeds.
Yeah. Feels like years since we last spoke.
Oh yeah, it's been so long. How's Waters been?
Pretty normal. You know, ghost pirates, usual.
Yeah, I guess. Nevermore. I see it occasionally at night, wandering the shores.
Mm.
Been on
How are
twice,
the
you know.
kids?
They're both on the Nevermore. They're dead.
Oh,
Part of the crew.
Uh.
Remember?
yeah.
Although one's up north somewhere. I don't know where. How are the kids?
Haven't seen them much since the wife left.
I
Although
forget that.
I've heard a few of them are running around here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
I mean, I, I lose track after a while, to be honest. You've been around here for 100 years, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. God, yeah. Tons. I don't know. There's a bunch of gnomes around here too somewhere. I don't see them though.
Eh, I see them, you know, every once in a while. Usually at seed shops. Just so happens.
Yeah, we like our crops.
Yeah. Guess so.
Yeah. So, how the kids?
Oh,
no.
And this continues for like 20 minutes as a line forms again. And one of you, Amelia, when you noticed things going on, you also saw Bilgeric still standing in line. As you guys are pulling Eterna up the hill. I don't know if you guys left them there or what you did. Continued on.
Wait, what? Huh?
Oh no, I don't know. I guess I don't know if you guys just left Bilgeric in line.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
The comment. Ask what's going on with Siva, and Hannah's like, he's fluffy.
fluffy out of 10.
So much
Yeah.
fluff.
Oh my man. Keep
Anyway.
it away from
Watch
me.
yourself, Siva.
Yeah, this happens like 20 minutes before one of the dock wardens, who is very familiar with these guys, these two by now. Is,
Wait.
hey, come on,
We're not
man.
muted anymore.
You've had your fun.
It's not the size, it's the amount of fluff he has.
And Mox pushes you out of the line, and there's the various cheers of all the new people, or all people in the line.
I hate you.
I've fallen, and I can't get out.
Quit your antics over there. We know you by now. As there's the
Fine.
guard just grinning and picking you up, pat you on the back, and send you on your way.
I brush myself off and start walking away. Mumbling to myself about young people these days.
And would you have had basically tried to catch up to the group? There's three of them there, or would you go into your house at first and nothing here?
I know what my house looks like. Catch up with
Okay.
the roof.
Oh,
Okay.
I have not muted us.
So
can hear our
you would have
shit.
so while you were doing that, the three of them would have continued onward, done their thing, receive or triggered a trap, and got
Yep.
questioned by the guards and
Yep.
given a very strict warning.
Yep.
At the blue building on the map there. Olivia and Davina went into the tavern, saw a map of the city, got some minor information. That's when you would have caught up to him. Where you guys went to the center of town, where that basically council building slash palace was. Everyone's out of it. There's people bustling all over the place, going to and from different quadrants. Along with they also expected a statue there. When it arrived, it currently had Orlin on this as a sixth hero. But as you guys are leaving, it turned into a different gnome. So yeah, Cherno was talking to someone who worked at the quarry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apparently there's some shit down there.
Actually, let me ask you the. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave that for now. I want this. That's what I want. Alright. Yeah. So, taking right off. You guys are heading towards the tavern slash blacksmiths in the workshop.
D&D. So like 10.
Yep.
So, what are you guys doing? You chatting? You just walking?
Are you talking to me and Hannah?
Everybody,
I mean, anyone
Oh.
else want to chat? I already chat to the man.
man.
To the guides.
Yeah.
Regard.
No. Like we were
I'm
walking
jumping
with
in.
a
I know where you're
A
heading.
quarry.
yeah
A quarry.
quarry
worker.
yeah quarry worker. He
Oh,
already
okay.
told me about the quarry and how
Mhm.
the quarry boss would just grab anyone off the streets. Hey, you're working now.
Yeah.
You're thinking, oh,
Oh my God! Shut up, Hannah.
No, don't shut up. I want to hear.
Lordy.
She better not be touching me.
Ain't touching nothing, but her imagination's going places.
it's so much.
Whoa.
Oh my God, Hannah, shut up!
My character is having sexual imagination with Steve's character with the amount of fluff they had.
Oh my God, I'm gonna.
Anyways, going on. Continue on.
Yeah, so that's going
Yikes.
on
Yeah,
while we're
wow.
walking,
Huh.
I guess.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, we left off
I
actually
tell
with
you, my character's just gonna be walking silently because I can't think of anything else right now because Hannah has.
actually processing. So yeah, we left off actually with the we left off with. What was Hannah? We left off with Davina actually noticing that the statue had changed, and that's where we left off.
Yep.
I don't know if Davina wants to continue walking or she wants to go back to the statue kind of thing, but it's up to you guys, or up to her, I guess.
Something about Davina, and I didn't hear the rest of it.
They're telling you where you left off, where you saw the statue change.
Yeah.
Where
So
the male dwarf or whatever turned female, and she was completely different.
It was a no, but yeah. I don't know if you wanted to investigate that or if you wanted to just keep that. What you doing here?
He's gonna go out.
Play as me, Laura.
But I usually am.
Play as me, you know.
Alright, are you spilling the beans?
Oh my God.
The fluff, Laura.
What?
Go outside. Take your nasty ass mind and go outside.
What?
Get your ass outside.
Do I
Don't
want
wanna
to
hear
know?
it. Oh my God.
Do I want to know?
It probably has something to do with
No,
fluff.
more things about Siva's character that I didn't need to fucking think about.
Valid.
Ugh.
Okay.
Man, you know the best
So
part?
I'm
It's
gonna
not
say
from me.
Davina's.
The tavern. That's where my character is going.
All right. So you guys continue on walking then, into the eastern portion of the city, the workshop. As you get past the archway into this part of the city, you can tell that this area's one of the nicest places, on the walls at least, as it was the newest addition to it. However, that's also the dirtiest. With people constantly hauling as you watch carts of ores and stones and just crates of timber, lumber, all over the place.
As expected.
Yeah, you're walking with the unnamed NPC who you guys never actually met, who's heading towards the eastern part of the city. Who's heading straight toward down the main part of this main road in this town to the eastern gate. Yeah, there's people. There's a couple of street vendors selling some questionable looking meat. To everyone but Bilberg.
They have good reason.
Part of they have good reason. Some alleys dark covered in crates and barrels. Which you guys gather supplies for various blacksmiths, which you guys pass, some lumber marketplaces. You guys do spot a couple of houses towards the north and south part of it for, guess, a lot of the workers here. So that make a long trek down toward back to the south. And there's you guys travel. I know Amelia and Davina were heading towards a tavern or the Hag's Haven. What was Eterna going towards?
I was going to talk to any of the blacksmiths.
Okay, so the tavern's about midway down, basically midway towards the eastern gate, about like a 15-minute walk.
Oh.
Bilger?
Yeah, just want to add in. I'm following Turner.
Right.
Cool.
You
Can't
guys.
trust you by yourself.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah.
You know what? You lead the way, Bill.
Shut the fuck up, Hannah. Shut up.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
you can.
You guys pass some quaint little like apartments slash housing. If there's an entrance to it, about 5 minutes walking, you come across your first blacksmith. On the side of the road, and he's heading straight in. You hear clanging. Like honestly, there's clanging everywhere. It's hard not to hear clanging at this point.
Well,
So what have you been looking for anyway?
honestly, I was just gonna ask about what type of monsters and activity the town gets outside of the walls. Though,
Why would you ask the blacksmith?
maybe they got some weapons specially for such tasks. But now that you're here, I guess I could have asked you for that.
Yeah, you coulda. Not like there's werewolves around here you need a silver weapon for.
That you know of.
That I know of. Who's lived
That you know of.
I think more country already found out and muted themselves.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's all
What was the last bit you
know
heard?
of, that you know of.
Oh. Who's been here for the past 100 years watching this town from the ground up?
That you know of.
Anyway, if you were looking for something to do, it would make sense if you thought about it to go to the center of town. Am I able to be heard?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, this was to those silence after, so
You might be right, Bilger, but also
but also what?
this is just better. We get to explore the rest of the town. Well, I do, anyways. You already know.
Yeah. Well, explore away. Find a light to chase or something.
Why?
Only stare at the sun once.
Why?
Only stare at the sun once. As you guys are,
So I'm a little bit racist.
Such
you
a
guys are having that-
stereotype.
as you guys are having that
I'm old.
having that conversation.
Back to the weirdos.
Yeah, back to the
Eterna.
weirdos.
Eterna, you guys, you hear you come across the first blacksmith, and from what the signs you can tell of the names, appears to be a chain of blacksmiths.
Mhm.
The irons, called the iron melters. There's a lot of them, like a lot of them.
Oh,
They're all the same name.
huh. Well, I guess this town isn't against monopolies. So
Not so much monopoly. It's nepotism. I mean,
Fair.
if you want to start a blacksmith shop here, Go ahead. That's the only reason that they only won.
Oh, man, that's gonna be a lot of competition. But thank you, Bill Gerg, for the idea. Gonna put that in the back pocket.
I'm sure you will.
All right. With that, I'm gonna walk in.
Okay. You walk in. It's kind of the building inside of it. There's racks on the wall with just sample weaponry. There isn't a lot to buy here. Most of this you get a feeling for is like made to order stuff.
Hmm.
Um, with a couple like armor racks, some various different weapon types lining the area. There's a covered like the forge. You can see it's the building kind of opens in the backside of it for like an open air forge, with a covering on it for any rain. With like a retractable little wall system that they built for when the temperature gets worse, which happens like during the summer season. Tends to happen during summer seasons. Um, not so much during the cold though, as it doesn't get too cold down here in this part of the continent. Um, in there, there's like one or two people waiting to go talk to the smithy about cutting their special made boner items. Um, Lying along it, there's a couple great swords, long swords, maces, javelins. I see a range of weapons that look like they all look like kind of samples.
Hmm.
Um, in in the back behind one of the counters, you see a bunch of weapons on display that look like they're just made in a bunch of cases for them too. In the back, just finishing up, hammering out a short sword. You see a dwarf, appears to be about his like 50s. Um, Black hair, like a gruff black beard. Uh, his his right arm is entirely metal and artificial, and you kind of see, um, you kind of hear it creak and a pop as it like springs down and hammers into the hammer to iron as it forms a sword. Um, right behind, like a centerpiece right behind the counter. Um, there's a painting of another dwarf with black hair. Uh, there's no name on it, but Bilgrick. Um, I don't know if you knew him that well, but you do recognize a dwarf as the man who set the blacksmiths. Set the blacksmith. The dwarf set the blacksmith back when you guys first passed landed here. He's long dead. That grab, um, he messed with the Snoofflefloofs, which for information, um, it's like a mixture between like a dog and a boar. It's like very fluffy, very furry, has four long teeth, two up, two going down. Um, they wander all around town. They don't bother anybody. But if you mess with one, um, you mess with all of them. And when they first came into town, you guys didn't know that until the founder, Ironstone, that's what you guys called him, was his last name, kicked one in a drunken rage one day after losing a bet, where he was mauled and eaten by these things and carried off into the hills.
Huh.
And when they came back, you guys just eventually learned to leave him alone. They just ate some grass and other things. Occasionally eating ores, which to this chagrin of the blacksmiths, there's a lot of them in this part of town. By the way, you guys notice a lot because they like eating metal. So there's usually fences and barricades set up along in front of blacksmith shops and and armor shops. Uh, so they don't get in.
Starts walking in eating swords like.
As you guys actually hear, no, get off, fuck, from down the hallway, down the street. Um, as someone just lost one of their wares.
Oh boy.
He looks up. He finishes. He sets the sword in the cooling rack. Puts on his goggles. Comes to the counter. Talks to the person in front of you. Just mostly talking about an order. Changes some gold. Gives him. So opens a box. Shows him a sword. You can't really see it from your angle you're at. And then closes it and gives it to the customer, and they go on their way with a rather happy look in their face. It's actually kind of hot in here for you, by the way, Eternal, with your fur.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're sweating, if mobs can sweat. Or kind of comfortable. Bill Kirk, you're always sweating, so you don't notice. You've been sweating since the day you landed here.
Oh God. I let this. Wait, no. He was an ape at the time. He was an ape at the time.
Yeah, you said that.
Like, I just imagine Bilger just has a fucking sweat film over his body. Just he's always shiny.
Anyways, he comes up to you. Ah, Bill Kirk. How are you, friend? And how can I help you out? Sweaty. I feel that. It sucks.
Can't not feel it.
It's freaking hot. I don't know why I went to
You
Smitty.
don't say.
I don't know why I followed my grandfather's footsteps and became a Smitty.
I don't know why you did either.
Me and the other 20 Ironheart grandkids.
Yeah. Kind of ridiculous if you think about it.
Well, there's money here, though. Tons of ore.
Yeah.
So, who's your friend?
This is, Eddie. I think.
Nice to meet you, Eddie.
He's just exploring.
Eterna gives the thumbs up.
Name's Sunker. I'm Sunker Ironheart.
Nice to meet you.
So, what's you in for?
I actually.
Don't look like use weapons. Personally, no offense.
Oh, yeah, because the tattered book. Yeah, I'm covered on weapons, but I actually just came to ask for information about the type of monsters and other bestial or maybe dungeon monsters, if you get those.
We get those. Well, honestly, most people here can tell you. If you want the rundown on that, the council, back points to the west in the center.
Yep.
Best bet for everything we got. I'll tell you, don't. Goes back to his grandfather. Don't touch the Snoofflefloofs, or I think I'm gonna call it from now on. The Snoofflefloofs.
I mean, good name.
Yeah. Fucking gnome. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, you see, that gnome and Bilger here had a hat that were lucky enough to find everything, all the common plants first, and name them all.
Oh.
What about it?
Because we couldn't speak the language of the locals at the time.
Oh.
So they're the one who named everything.
No regrets.
Okay.
I guess so we have them. Don't touch them. They're flooding everywhere. If you've heard them and it notices, or another one notices, the whole city's on your ass. Poor granddad died young. 100.
Hmm. Well,
Other than that, that's your standard. This continent did weird things to evolutionary monsters because they're so isolated. Um, you have like a lot of similar things. Like we have the wild goblins. Apologies, Bulgaric. Oh, they're red skinned. They're red toned as opposed to green though. A lot of things are red toned here or blue, depending what part of the country you're in. Apparently, we discovered some more dangerous and bigger creatures down in the desert, which we really were our first forward city down there. Rumors I've heard. Um,
hmm.
and a lot of water creatures around here in Fort Yet. They tend to stick more towards the northern coasts. You'd have to go with a Mimage, or again, escort the Mimage if you want to hunt those. Nearby though, of course, you need either get an escort for that or a pass. You get your own pass from the council by proving you can hunt things. In the area you can now, there's a couple of caves of goblins that need to get cleared out or need to get cleared out every once in a while, or some rogue orc bands, or even bandits hang out right here all the time.
Huh.
There's plenty of things. As for dungeon things, don't really have any nearby. Most of those get cleared out immediately. Didn't want those running rampant. Occasional monster family or group takes holes up in there. We send people to clear them out every couple months. Just make sure. Yeah, if you want dungeons, you gotta go a little farther north, east, basically anywhere but the outposts. Or past the outposts would be a lot more wild for you. Plenty of coin though in that business.
Plenty of coin.
If you want more specific, you gotta go again to the council.
Yep. All right. Well,
Talk to some of the guards at the outposts. But
I thank you for the information. This has definitely helped me.
the only one thing I'll say, east of the wall, past the walls, also you gotta watch out for this guys for these weird vulture like bird things. They have a tendency to swoop. The name blanks some because I haven't seen them in a while, but they tend to hang around the quarry occasionally because plenty of food there. Plenty of food there.
Yeah, I hear.
So you so you need a weapon or you just here to chat?
Just your chat, and
Because
Bill Girk was here with me.
well, in that case, I'm gonna get back to my orders. And you see, he pulls up this like little like it's like a little screen tab, like it's a little screen that he scrolls down on it and like flicks something, and this order appears in front of his goggles, which he then starts takes over, starts working on, and you get the feel. There's this weird like feeling that he has like this whole like iron smashers. The whole chain has its own like order system into it, or each of the or each of the branches, like the branches can just take any of the order they have at the time. Then you watch as he puts some oil on his arm, and gets back to work. Starts pouring some metal into his furnace and starts soaking it. Right, as this is going on, Davina and Amelia, you guys were while they walked in there, started chatting. You guys would have spent 5 more minutes and headed into the Hag's Haven.
Hey, so we are at the tavern.
Yeah. As you're walking, obviously, you guys notice a lot more of these Snoofflefloofs walking around. You actually see what happened when you heard oh fuck. As a Snoofflefloof grabbed tripped a customer and made away with his box and took a sword out and ate it in front of him. And you hear from in
Oh.
there, all sales are final.
Snoofflefloofs. Oh, what?
What was that last part?
Thanks.
Just some fluffy little
The
dog
creature
boys.
ate somebody's sword that they just bought, and the person said, "All sales are final," so he ain't get his money back. Ow,
So
motherfucker!
you guys are walking for like 5 minutes before you see before you see the sign, but you smell it before you see it. Um, there's
Very
this
smelly
old
sign.
there's this old you smell tavern before you see tavern. As you get there's a sign. It's probably the nicest thing about this building, honestly. It's got like a quick, like old looking like witch hag thing pointing out, pointing inside with the words of the hag's haven written beside it in a nice green cursive. Um, you have to feel that originally the owners wanted this to be a nice establishment, but it quickly did not turn into that. Are you guys going inside?
Going inside.
Right. The first thing you notice, is how impressively soundproof those walls are.
Okay.
As this place is loud.
Okay.
There's people rolling dice, playing cards. Everyone's cheering, laughing, yelling at each other. There's currently a fist fight in the back right corner.
Fairy Tale Guild. Got it.
People are
Fairy Tale Guild.
More or less.
honestly that's part of this. There's people fighting and people betting on this fight. It's a orc fighting a bugbear. Both of them covered in soot and some blood now. And the whole place reeks of booze. But you guys know from knowing you're from being rogues and ranger nature and casual shadows. No, you can probably make a quick buck two here if you get pretty good at gambling, or there's probably some information about whatever you want to know here. Someone here is probably hurting. This place is constantly full all hours of the day. There's 3 barmaids running around getting sell right now. A halfling, who looks a little older. There's a human in her 20s, running around, along with, a little gnome running around. There's a older human gentleman with an eye patch, working the counter. You can see some stairs leading up behind him into what you assume a doorway. The doors behind him leading up into like consumers from rooms, along with some basically a hallway of rooms behind him as well. You can smell the food. It's not a bad smell. It's definitely odd as it uses mostly your like mostly the local foodstuffs. Same with the drink. So what are you guys doing?
Hannah already knows what she wants to do. I'll let her go
Oh,
first.
I'm going for the barrel.
She wants to drink.
I'm just taking the whole barrel.
Wait, what are you gonna drink? You're gonna
I'm
drink.
gonna drink from the barrel like freaking Kana and Fairy Tale. Watch me.
All right. The barrel, eh? Oh, so you're heading up to the where you gonna take out a table? Then you're gonna go head to the bar then. Davina, you heading to the counter, or you heading to like a table? What you doing? Bar. You sit down. The bartender, this older human with the eye patch, scruffy beard, notice you nods. Finishes cleaning up some dishes in front of him. Puts them behind him in the sink that's currently full of water and soap. So what you having?
He ain't talking to me. He's talking to you.
I'm just taking the whole barrel.
Give me a whole ass barrel.
A barrel, eh?
Of what,
little-
Hannah? What are you doing?
A
Something
barrel of what?
Strongest beverage you got.
new? Oh fuck! Here we go. Con saves.
Okay. So
And for the wolf.
The
Wait, what's the
wolf
wolf,
is not drinking.
The wolf will drink.
The wolf
At-
will not because.
at this place, the wolf can drink. This place, the wolf can.
Jesus.
Yeah, the wolf is drinking.
Also, there's there's a couple other animals in it too. Also more Snoofflefloofs. There's plenty of drop coin for them to eat.
Threw that near my throat.
um, so okay, so uh, so this is gonna be taking the barrel, eh? A little thing like you can drink a barrel of the strongest we got.
You. Oh, I want to look at your con. I want to see. Oh dear Jesus, this is gonna be fun.
What con? What?
You have to. So when you're drinking, after you drink so much, you have to start doing con saves to make sure you stay conscious.
Oh.
Your con's not bad actually.
It's not bad. You got a +3 to cons. So
Look, I'm gonna be as tough as Kana from Fairy Tale. Watch me.
Okay.
We'll see what your con saves say about that.
Yeah, we'll see what the dice say.
Okay.
Going all the way.
You sure about that? As the one of the barmaids sees a wolf, scratches him, and puts down a little bowl of some light mead, nothing too heavy. Well, you hear her shut in the back. Oi, Belinda, grab our strongest barrel of ale. There's no wine here at all. It's all yeast space. It comes out. Alright, so you're probably new here, aren't you? At this place, there's actually a little challenge. If you drink the barrel, you get the barrel for no charge. You pass out, I keep it. If you share it, I keep it.
What?
Okay, so you get the whole barrel for free if you can drink it and not pass out. If you pass out or you try to share it with anybody else, he's gonna make you pay.
Or if any of it comes back up.
Or that.
Oh dear.
Oh
I feel
boy,
like
Alright,
dragging her out of the bar.
the dice.
this is 15 gold up front.
Well, I
You get
can't
that-
change her stuff, so that's all you, ladies.
Oh, okay. 15 gold up front. You get that back. Plus, this is gonna be bet on 100%. As Belinda comes back with a barrel, there's this there's a Goliath back there, comes out and wearing an apron, big Goliath female, carrying a barrel arrow in literally the palm of her hand, like her hand's on top of it. She's just carrying it like that, walking normally. And as she comes through, she rings a bell, and the place just goes quiet. You look over, and the people who are fighting in the corner, they're both like mid-swing. And you can tell, like, the orc is about to win this fight with a clean punch to the jaw.
No.
And he's sitting there. And you hear most people, basically everybody, betting that you're gonna fucking pass out and fail this.
So they're all watching me with
They're-
this giant ass barrel.
Yes, they're making bets if you're gonna pass out or not now. You're just doing a drinking contest, basically.
If y'all haven't seen Fairy Tale and seen Kana, that's what my character is right now. Full on stubborn and like not even taking a second look.
No,
Like she's just drinking.
You're gonna get there. Don't
Well.
have the barrel.
Well, you know.
The Goliath is still bringing it to you. Hold on.
Okay, so
I'm gonna have that barrel.
she puts this down.
Oh, I'm lifting it.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Well, there goes my information. Everybody's just watching Hannah drink herself under the fucking table.
so Hannah or Davina, the Goliath, Belinda, kind of with the old man takes your coin, holds on to it in a pile, kind of steering a Snoof towards false metals. Um, and he waits a second, holds the hand Belinda for a second, as everyone starts making bets, including some of the staff. All the staff are betting. You do hear a couple of people say, I think she's got it in her. You don't know. Yeah, you don't know if you don't know if they believe you, if you believe it or not. I think, or they're trying to get a shit ton of cash from this.
This is gonna be fun.
All right, so
I wish I was there.
Belinda drives a tap into it, pulls a stopper on top of it for airflow. Would you like a mug?
Drinking from the barrel.
I'm drinking from the fucking barrel.
Okay.
Shit. Well, I'm just watching from the door for right now.
Cool.
I'm gonna watch from the doorway.
All right. So, Belinda's is gonna help you hold this thing up a bit at first because this is heavy. If you want to try doing it yourself first.
Hannah, you have a strength of +1.
All right. You know what? Yeah. Give me a strength roll actually. Strength check.
Strength check.
Maybe the dice will be with you.
Hannah, I can't roll on your character. So that's why I have to come here. She got a dirty 20.
Yeah.
I add +1 to it, Hannah.
Yeah. You
It's the motherfucker.
Yeah. So I'll tell you no. DC was like a 17. But so I'll take a second. But like you manage to grip on this in an area where you can start tipping it towards drink it, and Belinda goes to help you before realizing that you're doing this yourself just fine with two hands. So she kind of chuckles, holds her hand out. You watch the barkeep toss 5 gold in her hand. There's a side bet there that you wouldn't go list the damn thing.
Oh,
As Belinda reaches over and counts down, 3, 2, and a 1,
And here we go.
and opens a tap. I'm gonna need you to make a con save for me here, Hannah.
Okay. Okay, let's see. What's her con? +3. Wait. 12.
Ooh.
Okay. So.
It's gonna be a 21, but no.
No, Jesus Christ.
Did my Discord stop working or something?
No, you're gonna go. I was just saying something for me.
Oh.
Alright.
It
So-
just went dead ass.
So, this barrel, as Amelia, you're watching this, you weigh together, it's about like 36 gallons,
Oh,
as
Oh
most of them are.
huge. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if she fucking passes out on the floor.
Right. I need one more con save from her, by the way.
Okay. Teen.
Alright. So, Davina, you start drinking. And keep drinking. And keep drinking. And you don't stop.
Won't stop.
It doesn't feel like the barrel is getting any lighter to you, honestly. As his tap is just running and running and running. You actually get through a quarter of the barrel, pretty quickly, and then it starts to hit you.
Here we go.
Whatever this ale is made from is definitely a stronger fruit or crop-based yeast than what you have back in Waterdeep in the towns you've been around. But you start to hit you. So you shake it off and keep going. You get about halfway before you start not feeling so good. And take 4 points of poison damage.
You have to do her stuff.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And I'm need you to make another con save.
Okay, here we go. Do you want to roll it? You want to clicky the button? Clicky the button. Oh, nope. Hang on. Wait, hold on. 16.
16. Okay. Hey. You get through to about the halfway mark. When your stomach starts to churn.
I could have made money.
As you slowly start losing consciousness.
Oh, here we go.
Or at least vision. I need one more con save from you
Okay.
to see what happens here.
That's a nat 1. She just passes out.
Alright,
Oh.
yeah. So,
You're out.
you get to about 2/3 of his barrel empty before in your stool or on your feet, whatever it is. If you don't get the feels about it, before if your legs just give, your head hits the floor. Your wolves are looking at your face. As Belinda catches the barrel with one hand and turns off the tap. As you sit there, unconscious. You're most people cheering. Some people who it actually ended up being like a 70-30 split in the tavern for who thought was gonna do what. So some coins exchange hand. Belinda gives back the coin she got from the innkeeper. While saying, "That was impressive." She sets the bottom of the jug down, the barrel down. Goes to pick you up and takes you down the hallway back to a room, and comes back for a bucket.
Yeah, you're gonna need a bucket.
And as soon as you hear the door close for a second time down the hallway, the place with the start of a clink of 2 clay mugs. So back in the corner, the bugbear and the orc just clunked their mugs of ale, downed them, put on a table, and are fighting again. And that starts the whole chain reaction of the tavern becoming loud and rowdy once again. The wolf followed you guys into the room.
Oh, I didn't fall. I'm still out with the
Well,
crazy.
I meant Davina and Belinda. Where the barkeep noticed finally talking to you, Amelia. You know, your friend lasted longer than most of us thought she would have.
She can eat rings that much.
Give her a month here, she might be able to do it.
Probably right.
Challenge accepted.
Oh dear.
To be fair, the only people I've seen do it are all the or basically all the blacksmiths here. Those blacksmiths or something else like they don't know what they got. That stupid gnome, and that stupid goblin.
Gnome and a goblin, and all the black.
And I mentioned that the gnome and the goblin, the entire tavern is cheers. So, what are you having? Another barrel?
No, I like to stay conscious when I'm here.
Me too. It brings the money in.
Yes. Very much so. You know what? Fuck it. She's actually gonna pull down her hood for once since she's inside, cause why the fuck not? This will be interesting. I'm gonna take my hood off, and she's gonna ask for a singular mug of what the pixie had. A singular, cause she's not gonna kill herself trying to drink shit.
Right. Right.
What could possibly go wrong?
So,
We not passing out.
Wimp.
so,
Just kill unconscious
you-
ass up.
you pull your hood down. Belinda, the barkeep, the older male there, and the barmaids all basically clock you instantly. A couple of them nod. Belinda looks away, a little shyly. The barkeep just like nods. I see why I keep that up. The rest of the tavern doesn't seem to notice,
No, they will.
as they're all too busy with their beer, their mugs, their ale, and keeping the Snoofflefloofs away from their coin.
And trying to kill each other.
Yeah, and that.
So you want one of those, eh?
Yes, please.
Right. So he reaches over to the barrel that Davina just bought. Straight from mine. Taps it, pours a mug on the house.
Oh, thank
Courtesy
you.
of Belinda back there. And Belinda's back in the kitchen trying to cook things now. Actually. So there's a loud ting. As the barkeep, not even flinching, gets hit in the back of the head with a ladle.
Mm.
And it just hits the ground. Yeah. Like that fun with her. So, I take it, so you two are new here, huh?
Very
Just
much
off the
so.
ship? Or are you been here for a couple days? Off the ship, eh?
Just off the ship.
Travel's okay?
If you call dealing with a ghost ship okay, then yeah, sure, we'll go with okay.
Oh, yeah. So, you're saying you survived Nevermore, huh?
Yes, very.
Impressive. Did you guys loot the treasures in it? They're supposed to be there.
Sure what my friends found on the ship. I certainly do not have a death wish.
Proud. Your friends, by the way. They around here? I only one.
Just the one. The other two are. I'm honestly not sure where the other two are, but hardly my concern.
Valid. Hi. Yeah. So, I'll bring you to town then.
Information, seeing as it's the
Information.
probably most important thing.
Oh yeah? What kind of information?
Anything on treasures, creatures of sorts? Anybody who would be of great interest in the use of a rogue, possibly?
Okay. You notice at mention of a rogue, he kind of tucks any valuables on him that Taverns is person.
Don't worry, I don't steal from people like you.
Either way, better be safe here.
Fair enough.
So, information on any jobs, monsters, treasures. Well, most of the treasures here, you're gonna want to go explore the rest of the island, the rest of the continent for. Once you secure a pass outside of it, unless you feel like sharing half your spoils with the council. Monsters, some your usual rain. Your general kobolds, goblins, gnolls kind of wander these hills nearby. Well, it looks over. There's a goblin sitting down a hall. Well, feral goblins, we call them. They're more red tinged, a little taller than these guys, but then you're run of the mill goblins from Faerun. They tend to run most of these hills for the most part. A couple bandit groups. Take out one of their hideouts, you can pretty easily secure bring back like 30 gold worth of proof per person. You can pretty easily secure passes to give yourself free access to and from the outposts. As for information for rogues here, as I said, the council's always wanting more explorers, mostly under their thumb though, as opposed to working on their own. If you want other stuff, you could always keep try to find a job with the guard itself. Actually, too, just keeping a watch on the outpost and scouting kind of thing, or watching areas. Depending on what we found here. As for bigger things, I hear we just settled 10 years. We just managed to fortify one of our forward cities down by the desert, the southeast. Apparently, the place is like reeks of death. Plenty of undead there. I think that, as I believe, that was where the great battle took place originally. I also hear that there's also a small village to the far east, just before the marsh, before the tall mountain there. Which, oddly enough, even though it's sort of like a population of 10, rarely gets attacked. It's weird, actually, now I think about it. I don't know. Give me a perception check, by the way.
Okay.
As you're chatting here.
Oh, that was shitty. 9.
Right. Wasn't actually that hard to DC, thankfully. You hear a couple people on the table behind you talking about things. He's talking. I have kills. Those kids keep talking about one of the heroes being over in Mimage.
One of those heroes being over in another village?
In Mimage, the village of Mimage. I don't believe him for a second. It's just rumors. No one lives there but gnomes. It's all folklore. If you tell me that none of them. Those guys, all the heroes vanished after the fight. Although I apparently hear the council's looking into it and offering up a decent reward for anyone if anyone manages to find one of them. And the person he's talking to beside him stuff. That's never gonna happen. They all vanished when they vanquished the cult. Who knows? Personally, I think they all ran scared and went back to Faerun. Stuck on the first out of here. Not wanting to deal with any more problems. I don't know, there's plenty of them here. Hell, the core gets attacked every other day. Although apparently there's something big at the quarry though. I heard about the breakthrough or something. Yeah, me too. I heard that too, but who knows? Um, as you get back to the information there, the current tavern keep comes back. Uh, you have gone off for a second to deal with some food for our patron at the bar. Uh, yeah. Some occasional like rare monsters appear on here. Any quest to hunt them down will be at the council, inside the council, the town council there. They'll have a lot more information about specific monsters in the area too. Um, as for things, there's probably plenty of dungeons and caves and areas to be raided that could always use a rogue's expertise in. Let's get yourself a party together or join one, and you pretty easily get out here, especially if you got the skills. I think you do.
Hmm.
Anything else you needed today, or just
That was a lot of information. Thank you. Hope it doesn't have a price.
just more ale? Says with a toothy grin.
Is there? Do you want me to roll a perception? I want to see what everybody else. See if I can hear anything else of interest besides the possibility of the heroes somewhere.
Yeah, make another perception check for me.
Dirty 20! Yay!
Damn, nice. So, um, first of all, you've noticed, at corner of your eye, that the orc has finished the fight and stands over the opponent victorious as the bugbear slowly gets up. And going to change his hands once again. To raucous cheers as they call, "Oh, hey, barkeep, bring us some more meat." And he gladly obliges. Um, as they give him a hefty tip, as you can tell, they're both a bit off the rocker. You do hear a couple people talking about rumors of a couple of the caves in the hills to the north that are within the outpost barrier. Have gotten some goblins again that they're going to start apparently going to get cleared out pretty soon. Someone else takes care of them first. They're talking about maybe doing it themselves so they can actually get out of the city. You hear a couple of people gathered from the quarry saying, "One more got grabbed by those fucking vulture things. The screamers, they're the worst." I hear tomorrow we should actually break. I hear apparently tomorrow's the day though. You heard? Yeah. Apparently we're finding a break through the other system with more gems and minerals, more riches for us. I hear whichever group breaks through gets a raise. Okay. And then you hear someone say, apparently a larger creature had just also found its way into the foothills nearby. I wonder if maybe we should go check that out. Council paying good price for that down south. Otherwise, it's just some general rumors about maybe people cheating each other, people complaining about their bosses. The barkeeps are flirting with everybody and getting big tips because of it. Oh, you can tell they're all faking it. Maybe a couple aren't though, depending who the person is. Um, yeah. Otherwise, there isn't a whole lot of chatting. Do notice some people talking about the statue in the center. People talking about the heroes. Mentioned Orlin, the gnome with the squirrel on his shoulder. as one of the heroes right now. You do notice that?
Okay.
Uh, yeah. Um, Otherwise, nothing else really. As this is going on, we're gonna head back over to Eterna and Bilgerk, who, in about the time this has happened, has been dealing with the blacksmith and are leaving it now. What are you guys doing?
Did you
Oh,
learn what you want to learn?
yes, I got my information. We're gonna have to spend a lot of time at the council building if we want to
Ah,
ensure a foothold in this town, in this country.
they're the real monsters of this place.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are getting a notice, by the way, too, that the three of you, Eterna, the Vena Amelia, that the council tends to has a high house. They run everything on this country right now. Much to this,
Everything noted.
much to the chagrin of most of the people living here.
But yeah, with that, Eterna will head over to the the tavern.
Okay. Is there noting it is becoming like they see the sun's basically almost down, by the way, now. It's gotten that late. Yes, and we're here right around like mid afternoon, so the sun's basically been setting. It's starting the basically lanterns are starting to get lit magically across the city. You guys head into the tavern. As Amelia basically is finishing. Amelia, as basically getting in the tavern, as and the first thing you see is the orc finishing blow. As Amelia gets her the last of her info. Um, what are you guys all doing?
Well, Etern's gonna
Mm,
ask Amule, did you learn anything?
A few things.
Hmm.
What, you want my information I work so hard for?
That you worked so hard for. I have a feeling that you just asked like I did. Like that.
You're no fun. You ruin it. Get all the fun out of it. Why don't you?
What fun? what do you have gotten out of
Shut
me
your
wondering?
fluffy ass up. Go do whatever the fuck you were gonna do. Leave me be. Take your fluffy ass and go box or something. I don't know. Go fight somebody. Maybe
I
you'll learn some money.
I came to check on you two. Where's the other one?
Stout drunk after drinking almost a third of a barrel of ale by herself.
lightweight.
Oh, actually, by the way, as soon as Bilrick speaks,
Oh God.
the entire tavern cheers.
The entire tavern. What?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
He
jeez.
has returned.
Oh no.
Uh,
Here we
And
go.
you hear tavern owner. Not again. I've lost too much money from you.
this again.
Are you like banned or something, bro?
What'd you
He's not.
do?
Yeah, he ain't bad. He just 2 weeks, 20 days straight. He drank two barrels of ale.
Oh, so this is who you were referring to.
If I
That
finish it, I
goblin.
don't pay. That was your rule.
He's been passed out for 3 days afterwards, but he always makes tonight. Ugh.
Oh, I guess we know who can get us free drinks then.
Hey, no sharing.
Oh boy, I wasn't gonna.
These are our two friends. Didn't realize you met Bill Gurk.
What's that supposed to mean? Got
You
a
know
problem
what it
with me?
means.
I could say more insulting things if you want, or I could just keep referring to you as the cook. That's what I want.
But
Is
he,
that your job nowadays?
but he is the cook.
Again?
Shut up. Moth.
Cook is the worst thing you could call me. How dare you?
Like, but he is the cook.
Shut up, Moth. Shut up.
So you guys here for ale? There's a barrel here. Help yourself to it. One of your friends drank it or bought it, hasn't finished it. Paid for it, so it's all yours. Food. Got a couple rooms free still. Not sure how long those will last though. To get the crowd. Or get I mean, one of your friends isn't one of them unconscious right now.
Bulgok went straight for the barrel as soon as he mentioned it.
If either of you want another drink, you better get it fast.
I think Eternal's gonna have a seat at the bar.
At the bar. Okay. Having a seat. You ordering anything? What you doing? Looking around the place?
I'm gonna look about the place for
Alright,
myself.
give me a perception check and anything in particular looking for.
Nope, just having a scan around the tavern. 16.
So, most of the conversations nowadays now are kind of incoherent at this point, as everyone's getting very, very plastered. It's just like 4 tables off to the left, all playing some sort of dice game for money. A couple to the right are playing some version of cards. There's no currently brawls on right now. People are just chatting and laughing and talking about the day, for the most part. You notice that Belinda seems to be fidgeting, like the cook in the back seems to be fidgeting quite a lot right now. Otherwise, not a whole lot going on.
Well, anyone else want to do anything?
I got my information. I'm happy. I'm just gonna drink.
I mean,
what is Bill Gurk doing?
what did you want?
Oh no.
Parade or something? Goes back to drinking.
Ogre. You're always never welcome here.
I give him a thumbs up.
I feel like you have the same. Well, hey. Rather you here than the frickin' Dragon's Flight. That snooty rich person place.
Quick question.
Yep.
The cups here, what are they made of?
Mostly clay.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly clay. There's a couple metal ones. Depending on what you're looking for. But in this particular tavern, it's mostly clay pots, clay mugs.
Okay. I was just wondering for the fluffy boys, Snoofflefloofs.
Yeah. It's mostly. It's
They used to
mostly
have
clay.
metal mugs.
Yeah, originally they did. It all changed when Snowflakes came to town. It's also why you also learned real quickly is why the natives used wooden weapons and trapped people of nature because they couldn't hold on to metal ones long enough to use them.
Bilgok has like wooden utensils for everything.
Pretty much.
except for pot. He tried a
pot.
wooden pot. It didn't work.
No, it has caught fire.
Hmm.
Aye. So you guys is gonna get a room, like drink the night away, get a room kind of thing, or
Ah.
Bilglook has a home, so
that's true.
He's just gonna go home. He's like, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's just gonna go home. Hey yo, how many how many rooms you got in that house, Bogart?
Just one.
it has one bedroom.
It's basically a bedroom, a little screen, a kitchen, and a living area. Basically the same as every other house in that part of town, as they wanted something quick. And well, there's room for people to sleep in the living area, but that's what the builder.
I mean,
So
does anyone else, want
Uh,
to Bill Girk's house or in the rooms?
We'll probably take a room here.
One of
Okay.
them already has a room.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
with that actually, the Sparky was like, yeah, I mean, you can probably share that. See, there's a better bed in there. This it's probably best if you room with her tonight.
Yeah, you're probably right.
And I'd make sure you have the hood up in the morning. As he winks at you.
Well, she's done drinking, so she'll give him a wink back, and she's gonna go disappear off to her room.
Okay. You follow back. It's the farthest room. It's down the hallway, not upstairs at all. Just down the hallway back there. Farthest room on the right. You head in there. Davina is unconscious on her side. It's a little bit of vomit in the bucket. Although it's mostly straight booze.
It's okay, Pixie. You'll get it next time.
I feel like every night's gonna be a challenge now.
He's still
Yeah.
young.
So I'm assuming Boger's heading back to his place.
Yeah. He's gonna
What's
stumble his way there.
Turner doing?
Man, this is a hard decision because technically, I just need to find a place where I'll be safe and legit stand or sit down and I'll be fine. Ah, fucking
Alright.
my race. Looking sleepless.
Alright. So are you gonna go find a place then, or what are you gonna do?
Hmm.
Just gonna hang out in the middle of the street?
You know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna follow Bill Girk home. Like,
Uh,
yeah.
Stalker status.
Are you gonna stealthily at all, or are you just following behind him?
Nope, we're just gonna follow behind him.
Uninvited. Okay.
Big ass moth following him.
Yep.
hold on one moment.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm still gonna see ya.
Yeah.
He seems aware.
I am aware.
Yep.
You're aware.
I'm right behind you. Pretty much.
Yep.
You know. Big moth.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk into my house and immediately close the door behind me.
And this will put the wooden latch on it.
No, I'm not gonna lock it.
Hmm.
Just seeing if he gets the message.
Do you get the message?
I forget. I do have my flying broom that's remodeled as just a sword. I float on a sword. I fly on a sword. Yeah. I'm gonna use that to just get on his roof and lay on his roof.
Okay. You get on the roof and just kind of lay there. Cool. Alright. you guys spend the night. Steve, do you have any metal on you, by the way?
Oh,
Isn't your sword made of metal?
my swords are actually like on me physically.
Okay, so those are metal. And I guess your coins. Um, anything else or just those?
Just those.
Cool. Okay. So, you guys spend a quiet night. Davina, you got a killer headache in the morning, and there's a nice ale of water waiting for you on a nightstand with some water for the wolf in your room. Um, courtesy of Belinda. Um, Bilgrick, you open your door to like 30 Snoofflefloofs. And
awesome damn creatures.
it turned out you didn't really notice it just sticks you staring at the sky, watching, looking at the weird constellations and the two moons that this continent seems to have for some reason.
Yep.
One green, one white. You didn't really notice anything, but then you look over, look down, and you notice this whole house surrounded by Snoofflefloofs.
Oh dear lord.
As the entirety of Old Town Snoofflefloofs have seen the con. There's actually kind of a crowd gathering too on the outskirts of this.
How tall are the floofle snoofs?
The Snoofflefloofs are they're about knee height on a human, so about your hip, maybe a little higher for you.
I
They're
just
walking
wade through them.
They walk on forward, yeah. They just ignore you. They're all looking straight up.
They all looking up.
Because he was on the roof. I follow their gaze and look up at Siva. They look at Jenna.
Actually, you just see a couple of scratch marks on the wall of your place. As a couple tried to climb up there but couldn't because they don't have the capability of doing so. As your paws are just like big elephant to the feet kind of thing, big round pads.
Eterna's gonna sit up, look down, see Bilgurk, and wave.
Bilguk's gonna go back into his house and get a chair so the dogs can try to jump up to him.
Oh no!
Get him! Get him!
Get him!
Okay, so as you guys head back in, as you head back in, you get a chair. Amelia, Davina, you guys at this point have gotten into the main part of the tavern. Amelia, you feel fine. Davina, very slowly and groggily behind her. As you have a bit of a headache. Also, your HP back because you took a rest there. The sitting there as this is going on. You go back in your room. The second you open your door, Booger, to go back out with the chair, like the second it opens, you guys hear a very, very loud boom coming from the east. And Davina and Amelia, it's a lot closer to you two, so you guys hear it a lot louder.
Ooh, chaos. Let's go see.
Oh well. Eterna's gonna hop on his sword and assuming.
Just think of you as a witch flat on her broom.
And
Oh yeah, pretty much.
and-
That's pretty much what
right.
it is. But it like instead of
as
like as a broom, it's just like a skateboard, a hoverboard, just
Yeah.
surfing on it. But yeah.
You guys look to the east and see this big plume of smoke start to rise, and you both notice all 30 of the Snoofflefloofs put their little snouts in the air, sniff a couple times, and they all take off running that way. And that is where we're going to end today's session.
All right, cool. Also for
As it's late, yeah.
context,
10 o'clock for you guys.
yeah, before before I took off, I'm gonna grab Bilger. So he's also on the sword. We're traveling.
I'm just like,
Fine.
1 second. They should be doing that. I gotta make a roll real quick.
Hopefully we don't get shot down by any town guards or Sam
Nope.
system.
Nope. The Snoofflefloofs managed to miss you barely.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm gonna end it there because the two of them want that plan right? So
Yep.
Watching the movies.
can do that.
Oh boy.
We'll pick up next session. Whatever you guys want to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We have chaos next session, and I am happy.
Snoofflefloofs.
Chaos. No, you're awake. You guys just have a massive ass headache, and you're being slow as hell.
Fuck no, I'm still out.
You're still out.
With us for the chaos.
Just carry me. Can somebody just carry me?
The wolf's the wolf. You're on the wolf's back. your wolf's big enough to carry you on his back.
I got dibs on being carried by Siva.
Your wolf has got you covered.
No, he's got all the fluff.
No, I'm being carried.
You keep your dirty, fluffy mind to yourself.
Oh, if you
Do
turn
not
a
loot the moth.
if you turn a carries you, he's not gonna carry you like bridle or fireman's carry. No, he's gonna drag you by the leg.
Well, I mean, we're floating, yeah. So.
I mean, yeah. No, look, I'm telling that to Hannah,
Yeah.
to Davina.
Yeah, he only has fluff on one section. It's like his collar.
You'd have more fluff than that.
He has fuzz because of his
As for you, Bilgurk, I mean, if you still want to be carried, like there is enough room on the sword hoverboard for 2 people.
Bilguk is entirely used to being carried.
Well, the sweaty goblin is being carried.
It's Buzz. It's Buzz.
What the Buzz? The type of fluff?
Oh my god.
Although, surprisingly
They're
well,
like muffins,
they're like
they're fuzzy. They're not floofy.
Sorry.
a weird fact though, since apparently we're talking about
Fucking
moth
moths.
genitalia.
Like,
Oh god.
Don't
Moths
force
can.
me into this shit. It was Hannah. It wasn't me. Don't.
I'm not. Listen, it's okay. We're not here to kink shame you.
This is your fault. This is your fault. What I do?
oh no.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is that moths can actually vibrate the genitalia, which makes them invisible to bat echolocation.
That's
Weird
funny,
fucking
actually.
fact.
Yeah,
Why do you know this?
that's pretty weird.
I was looking up cursed facts one day, and that was one of them.
Huh.
Huh.
So.
They're trying to elude me.
Yeah, they're trying to elude the moth. Quick, vibrate your genitals, be invisible.
God, I'm not gonna.
Hey.
God damn it! Fuck my ass! You're too much.
Oh god. With that, I'm gonna leave.
Yep.
Understandable.
I'll have that. I'll have the city map done for you guys right over
Please
here.
don't leave me here with these people.
I mean, aren't you watching a movie in like 5 minutes anyways?
Exactly.
Anyways, I'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Same time, same place.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, I should be good.
Yep.
Less disturbing moth facts, hopefully.
Oh no, I mean you're with Hannah. Only disturbing moth facts because she's gonna continue to
I'll
elude
go
me.
find more, don't worry.
Like, like Hannah's gonna continue to elude me.
Yes. Well, that was an